Hey y'all. Good evening. How y'all doing? It's been a long day, but I still want to make sure I talk to you all. What's going on, everybody? How y'all feeling? Happy Wednesday. Whew, I'm not gonna lie, I'm a little sleepy, but guess what? I have so much work to do. I cannot go to sleep. As much as I want to go to sleep, I can't. I have too much to do. How y'all feeling? I know one thing. Who looking for a job? Because I'm about to start hiring some people. Who is looking for a job? Serious people only. If you're looking for a job, tap in with me. And you're a great employee, because I need someone to help me out. Full transparency. I need someone to help me out. I'm about to start hiring people to bring onto my team will help me pass, because it's a lot. It's a whole lot. How y'all feeling though? It's been a long day. Where y'all at? How y'all feeling? Who is looking for a job? Because I'm about to start hiring people for real. I've been doing a lot by myself, but I'm about to start hiring people to help me out with the business, because it's a lot, y'all. It's a whole lot. But I want to talk to you all because, as many of you all know, this Sunday I'm going to be hosting the intensive exam prep workshop, the live intensive exam prep workshop. And I'm going to be teaching you live how to pass your next big exam, okay? But this is the thing, you all. This is the thing. What I'm noticing, a lot of people are sending me messages, but I feel as though a lot of people are not serious. And I don't get it. I would not waste my time commenting on a post if I wasn't serious. But I keep seeing so many people that comment on my posts, but they're not serious. So it's like, what's the point of commenting if you're not serious? And I'm talking about people say, I need help. And I thank you all for the comments, for engaging. But can I just be honest and say, if you know you're not serious about passing an exam right now, just come back later. Just come back later, right? God willing, I'll still be here. But a lot of you all reach out to me like you literally waste your time messaging me, and you know you're not serious about passing your exam. I only want to work with people who are serious about passing their exam, okay? Not people who are just saying they want to pass, but they're not really trying to pass. Not people who, I'm going to take the test one day. If you are serious, you need to be in my workshop this Sunday. I'm going to be teaching you in my live intensive exam prep workshop how to pass your next exam on the first try, on the first attempt. Again, all you need to do is register by clicking the link in my bio. And this is the thing. I get it. Some of you all are new to me. You just want to talk and see what I offer. And there's nothing wrong with that. But I'm talking about the people who will go back and forth with me. And I don't want to be arrogant and not message you back. That wouldn't be right. But some of you all are just talking just to talk. This is not for the talkers. This is for the walkers, okay? If you're ready to walk into that exam and pass it the very next time you take it, or your very first time you take it, I need you to be in my intensive exam prep workshop this Sunday. All you have to do is register, secure your spot, click the link at the top of my page. Because 2026 is vastly approaching, okay? And I don't know about you all, but I like to accomplish things in a new year, but I also like to accomplish things before I get to the new year, so I can say, oh, guess what? In 2025, I passed that exam. In 2025, I got my GED. In 2025, I got my degree. Some people will be able to say that because they locked in with me. But some people will not be able to say, oh, in 2025, I passed that test. And you know why? Because a lot of people are not willing to make the investment. And so it sounds good and it feels good to yourself when you're like, oh yeah, I'm going to pass my next exam. I'm going to take it. But you're not serious. So saying it sounds good, but if you're not serious, it's just noise. And that's why I want to be very, very, very clear. I don't want to be fake. I don't want to be fraudulent. I only want to work with people who are serious about passing their exams. So if you are serious about passing an exam, it doesn't matter what type of exam it is. Again, I am a certified teacher. I specialize in teaching people how to pass exams on the first attempt. There is a way to do it. There's a strategy for doing it. You have to learn the strategy and stop being independent and trying to do everything on your own. If what you were doing was working, you would have passed the exam by now. You would have taken the exam by now. Because some of you don't even register for the exam because you're nervous about passing it. So you say, I'm going to register for the exam next year. I'm going to register for the exam next month. You never register because you know you're not ready to pass it. All you need, my friends, is new information. New information is how you level up, okay? Take me, for example. I am on a wellness journey. I'm trying to lose weight, and I'm also trying to be more healthy on the inside. So you know what I had to do? I had to get more information, new information. What do I mean by new information? Okay, so I have to probably do something that I didn't know how to do before, okay? So now I've gotten into weightlifting, okay? Some of you have an exam coming up. You keep getting stuck. You're afraid to even register for the exam because you don't know how to pass the exam. And I'm telling you, I'm going to teach you how to pass the exam. Literally, I'm going to walk you step by step how to pass your next exam. It does not matter if it's the real estate exam, the insurance exam, the MCAT, the LSAT, the ACT, the SAT, any standardized exam. As a certified teacher with a bachelor's degree and a master's degree, I will teach you how to pass it. But you have to make the commitment and click the link in my bio. And I hate saying that because it sounds so salesy. Click the link in my bio. But I don't know where else to tell you to go other than to click the link in my... Oh, okay, you can go to helpmepass.org. Maybe that sounds a little better. But my point is, some of you all want to really change your life. Because for a lot of you, and I say this all the time, but I'm sincere, you passing your exam is connected to your entire life level up. Because I'm working with a student right now. She's trying to become a doctor. You hear me? She is trying to become a doctor. You know what she did? She didn't just come to a workshop. She said, I want to book a private session with you, which you can do. She invested a couple of hundreds of dollars to work with me privately. And I'm not even saying you have to do that. I'm saying all you have to do is book. All you have to do is secure your spot for the workshop this Sunday. I'm not saying spend $200 to work with me in a private session. No, you don't have to do that. If you want to, you can. I'm saying simply click the link in my bio or go to helpmepass.org and secure your seat for the live intensive exam prep workshop. Never fail another exam. You all, as I always say, I'm very intentional with my words. So I named this workshop Never Fail Another Exam intentionally, because I want you to know you will never fail another exam if you follow everything correctly that I'm going to teach you. Again, the intensive exam prep workshop is this Sunday. Never fail another exam. I'm going to be walking you all through my proprietary framework of what I use to finally pass my tests. Okay? Because a lot of you may not know my story. Okay? Let me tell you. Y'all got a few minutes? If you got a few minutes, I want to tell you my story. When I was in graduate school at Howard University, I kept failing my teacher certification exam. The history part, well, social studies. I kept failing the same part of my exam. Okay, Miss Tammy says she's listening. I kept failing the teacher certification exam when I was in grad school at Howard University in 2021. I was looking at the flashcards. I was doing the highlighting. All the things that you all are probably doing to study. I was reading for hours. And I kept failing the test. And I just believe it was God, you all. He said, you got to do something different if you want to pass this test. Now, I did not know that I would be teaching you all See, God always have a plan. He allowed me to fail and take the test 3 times so that I could teach you all how to pass on the first time. Did you catch it? Did you catch it? God allowed me to fail my exam so that I could learn the correct way to pass and teach you. So when I failed that test several times, and I failed it twice, and I took it a total of 3 times, I finally passed on the 3rd attempt. You know what helped me to pass? I implemented what I am trying to teach you all. I started categorizing all my information. I started asking better questions. I started comparing the different concepts. I said, okay, I can't just look at the concepts. I have to compare them. I have to say, okay, this topic says XYZ, and this topic says ZYX. They are the same in this way. They are different in this way, okay? Then I had to look at my spin. I'm going to teach y'all about that in the workshop. Click the link in my bio. I'm going to teach y'all about spin. Spin is a strategy that I developed to help you learn information and study when you are tired. Sometimes you have to study, but you're tired. I'm going to teach y'all how to use spin. It's an acronym, SPIN. You will not find this on the internet. You can search the ends of the earth. You won't find it because I created it. It is my intellectual property. So again, if you are serious about only serious people, because let me be honest, what I don't want is for you to register for the workshop and then you come and you're not paying attention, or you're just, because I'm gonna be honest, some people come to my workshops and I can tell they're not paying attention. Keep your money. Don't come. But if you're serious about learning how to pass your exam so that you can get that promotion, put a 1 in the chat if you're trying to pass an exam for a career. Meaning passing an exam for you is connected to a job or a promotion. Put a 1 in the chat if that's you. I'm trying to see something. Put a 1 in the chat if you're trying to pass an exam so that you can get a promotion in a job, or you're trying to get a certification for a job. If that's you, put a 1 in the chat. Because I get it. That's not everybody's situation. Some people are just in college. Okay, Miss Tammy, what exam are you preparing for? I would love to know. What exam are you preparing for, Miss Tammy? Med assistance. That's what's up. Okay, med assistant. So, have you taken the test one time already, Tammy? Or have you not taken the test at all yet? I want to know if it's going to be your first time ever taking it or if you've taken it before. Please let me know. This is my first. All tests make me nervous. Okay, Tammy, you need to be in the live intensive exam prep workshop this Sunday. All you have to do is click the link in my bio. And it says 10/26 because that was the date I did it last month. I have to update it. It's 11/23. November, which is 11. The 23rd, which is this Sunday. You don't have to DM me. I put that there just so you all know that the link is in my bio, actually. That's what that should say. So click the link in my bio, Tammy. And can I tell you all something? It's only $37. I know I should be charging more. Yes, it is by Zoom. And Tammy, it starts at 6 p.m. Central Time. If you can't make it, it's okay, because everyone who registers for the workshop this Sunday will receive the instant replay. So if you can't make the live event, don't let that hold you back. You will receive the instant replay. And I get it. Some of you all saying, I don't have $37. Guess what? You can break it up into installments using Klarna. All you have to do is click the pink K. Will you be offering another class? I'm not sure. Why do you ask that? People always ask me that. You should be trying to capitalize on this moment, Rio son. It's this Sunday. The link is in my bio. It's $37. You can break it up into installments. If you can't make it, still register because the instant replay will be available. The instant replay will be available when you register. Again, if you're just joining the live, I am going to be hosting my live intensive exam prep workshop this Sunday. This Sunday at 6 p.m. Central. If you can't make it, you will receive the instant replay. Now, again, this is only for serious people because I just saw Miss Tammy said she's trying to become a medical assistant. I love that you're trying to elevate in your career, first of all. I just love when people are trying to elevate. Like, that inspires me. And you know what, y'all? I thought about going back to school just to do this with you all. Like, getting another degree. But I really want to focus on you all right now. I think that's great, but I now myself and I would ask questions. I don't know what you mean by that. But I love that you think it's great. It is great because I'm trying to teach you all exactly what I had to learn the hard way. Oh, okay. Well, Rio, son, I would love to have you in the intensive exam prep workshop this Sunday. Please register. Click the link in my bio. And that's what I want. I want people there who are going to ask questions, who are going to be serious. If you know that you're not serious about even registering for your test, there's no need to even, come to the workshop. Because I genuinely only want people there who are serious. And everyone's not serious. And that's the reality. Some people are like, yeah, I want to pass the test, but I don't. I mean, if I do, it's whatever. I'm going to just look it up on YouTube. Tell me I'm lying. Because I've been that person before trying to research stuff on YouTube. It's free for a reason, right? Now, you can find some good information on YouTube. But what I'm teaching, the full strategies the system. And there are individual strategies, but when you use them all together, it's a system. So that's why sometimes you all hear me say strategy. Sometimes you all hear me say system. I am going to be teaching my complete system. See, on TikTok, I teach some strategies. In my intensive exam prep workshop this Sunday, I will be teaching you all my complete system to pass your exam on the first attempt. I do not care if it is the teacher certification exam, if it is the nursing exam. I want those grades. Rio, son, are you in school? That's what's up. I don't care what type of exam it is because somebody asked me that. Well, how can you help people pass all exam types? Because it's about strategy. There are 1 million practice tests that you can find online related to your exam. Okay, Rio, nursing. Yes, you definitely need to be in the workshop this Sunday. You need to click the link in my bio. It's $37. You can do it. I know you can. It might be a sacrifice. You may not be able to get that Chipotle that you want next week. But you'll pass your exam and you'll be stress-free. And that's what this is about too. Not just learning how to pass. You all, I want to break this stigma of college being stressful. It does not have to be. It doesn't have to be stressful. And imagine somebody walking you through the whole process of how not to be stressed out. Then I can buy more. Exactly. Come on, Tammy. Shout out to you, Miss Tammy. Right. Once you pass the exam and get the new career, the new job, then you can buy as much Chipotle as you want. And Rio son, I just helped a client last week who's in a nursing program. She booked a private session, right? But I'm inviting you to come to the workshop this Sunday. Again, the link is in my bio to register for the upcoming workshop. And I want you all only to come if you're serious. And nursing is a big deal, Rio. Nursing, number one, you're going to be taking care of other people, so their lives will be in your hands. Number two, nursing is heavy on the STEM content, the science content. And it's important for you to learn how to study and how to pass your exams because you're going to have exams for the next few years, depending on what year you're in. Rio, son, what year are you in your nursing program? What year are you? I'm sorry, you all. I was trying to pin my comment. First year. Oh, come on. Stop playing, Rio. Rio. Rio, stop playing. I love you, but stop playing. You need to be in the workshop this Sunday. All of you all who are serious about passing exams need to be in the workshop this Sunday. And I'm going to show you exactly where to go to do it so that you can't say you don't know. Okay, when you go to my page at the top, I'm on my computer. Oh, let me clean my camera. I'm on my computer, but it looks the same on your phone. You click the link at the top, okay? Once you click the link, this very first option, never fail another exam, you click that. Feel free to read the entire page so you will know what you're going to be getting, okay? You will receive the instant replay, okay? You'll have your own interactive workbook, okay? Make sure you print it out and bring it to the workshop because we will be using it the entire time, okay? I already printed out my workbook, okay? You're going to get your own workbook. I already printed out mine. Here it is right here. Boom. You don't have to get yours binded like I did. I got mine binded because I'm the instructor and I want it to be fancy. But this is the exact workbook you will receive. I can't show you what's on the inside. I'll just show you what's at the end. I'll show you what's at the end. If you need more help, you can book a private session with me. And then to stay connected on all social media platforms. But I can't show you the rest, what's inside. You have to get your own workbook, okay? But again, read this full page, okay? Also, you will receive lifetime value. Everything I'm going to be teaching you all in the workshop this Sunday, you can use for the rest of your life. You can pass it down to your children to help them study to pass exams. Again, if you're just joining the live, the link is in my bio at the top of my page to register for the upcoming workshop. Okay, if you want to learn about who I am, there it is. These are the reviews because someone asked me, they said, do you have reviews for this workshop? I was like, excuse me, let me put the reviews on my website. So here are the reviews. These are what other students are saying from working with me personally. Okay, so I have the review typed up, right? But you can also click the real review if you want to read it. This is a real review, okay? These are real reviews, real feedback, okay? Don't just feel like I'm trying to tell you just to register for this workshop and click the link in my bio. No, take their word, okay? This is the workbook that you'll receive. I just showed you all, okay? But you have to register. So you'll click register either down here or you can click it up here, register now. When you click register, okay, the page is going to open. It is $37. It was $57. I changed it just so you all would be so sure to register. Okay, you'll click the 23rd. That's this Sunday. We only have what? 4 more days? 5 max? 6 p.m. Central Time is the time it starts. Remember, if you can't make it, you will receive the instant replay. This is what I want to show you all. When you put your information at the top and you get down here to the payment part, if you don't want to pay $37 up front, you can use Klarna, okay? It is 4 interest-free payments of $9.25, okay? Why am I showing you this? Not because I don't think you have money, but I want you to know that you have options. Because I don't want you to say, well, why didn't you tell me you had Klarna? You made me pay that full amount. You had Klarna. Why you didn't tell me? I'm telling you, okay? So again, all you have to do, click the link at the top of my page. Once you click it, it's going to open my link tree. You click the first option. And let me say this too. If you want to book a private session with me, you can here. But can I be honest? Y'all ready for this? To work with me privately, it is $185, but it is for 2 hours. And you can pick any day, anytime that is available on my calendar. Okay? And you book your private session with me because some people do book private sessions because they don't want to come to the workshop. But can I be honest, friend? I got to turn the camera around when I say this. If you know that a private session is not feasible for you right now, don't say, oh, I'm going to book a private session later on in 6 months from now. Don't do that. Don't do that. Book the intensive exam prep the intensive exam prep workshop this Sunday. Because if you keep putting it off until you can afford a private session, you'll never do it. So again, click the link in my bio to register for the workshop. But I just want you all to know you can book a private session if you like. All right. So I'm going to go back to the link at the top of my page. This is what comes up. You can also get the Study and Pass workbook. What is the Study and Pass workbook? Is that the workbook that comes with the workshop? No. The Study and Pass workbook is it's basically me in a book. Literally. It's like booking a private session with me, but it's in a book. Okay? So it walks you step by step through everything you need to do to pass your exam. Literally everything you need to do. That's promo for the workshop, for the masterclass. So, because I am hosting a free masterclass, does this apply to any exam type? Yes, Janae, I'm glad you asked that question. Because what I teach, and I got to turn the camera around because I like to look people in their eyes. What I teach is strategy. I do not teach content-specific information. And a lot of you all hear that and it makes you back away. Oh, well, I'm preparing for the NCLEX and she doesn't specialize in NCLEX. All of those people who specialize in your specific exam, they can't teach you how to pass. All they can do is give you example questions. Oh, you're preparing for the MCAT, for the NCLEX? Oh, yeah, here's a practice test that I found online. I Googled it. But they're not telling you how. They're giving you the what. The what? The practice questions, the practice tests. Those are all over the internet. What people are not teaching you all, these specialized tutors in your content area, they're not teaching you how to pass. They're not teaching you how to study to pass. I'm going to teach you all my proprietary exam prep framework so that you can learn how you should be studying to pass your exam on the first attempt. Yes, you do, Janae. You receive the instant replay when you register. Again, the link is in my bio. Hey, I have a genetics exam tomorrow and came across your page today while looking for better studying. Hey, Kalissa, so I know your exam is tomorrow, but this is what I want you to do. Because you're in school, because you said genetics exam, what program are you in, Kalissa? Because even though it is last minute to help you for your exam tomorrow, if you're in school, you're going to continue to have exams for the rest of your program. Pre-vet, I love that. Animal science. I was just watching a cat video today and it made me smile. Kalissa, you still need to be in the workshop this Sunday. The intensive exam prep workshop, because you need to learn how to study so that you can continue to go through your program and not be stressed out every time you have a test. That is draining. Every time you have a test, which is literally every 2 to 3 weeks, you're stressed out. That is not a good feeling, you all. So click the link in my bio and go ahead and secure your spot for the upcoming workshop. This is going to be a live workshop. You will receive the recording and your own workbook. I'm going to be breaking down step by step exactly how to pass your next exam. So for you all who are in school, you definitely need to be in the workshop. What time? 6 p.m. If you click the link at the top of my page, it gives you all the details of the workshop. 6 p.m. Central Time. So if you're in Eastern, that's 7 p.m. It's 2 hours. You will receive the instant replay. So if you can't make it, I still want you to register, Kalissa. You all, $37 to learn exactly how to pass an exam on the first attempt. Not the second attempt, not the third attempt. How to pass your exam on the first attempt. I'm going to teach it to you. And you get the replay. Where have you been? I've been living, Janae. Janae, are you in school? Are you preparing for a big exam? I would love to know. I would love to know. And I intentionally named this workshop Never Fail Another Exam. I told you all, I'm really big on positive affirmations. So when I say something like never fail another exam, it's because I'm being intentional with my words. I I'm being very intentional with my words. I never want you all to fail another exam. Yes, BA in accounting. Come on, accounting. Okay, Deborah just registered. I love that, Deborah. BA in accounting, studying for my SIE. Janae, I'm telling you, I took accounting because my bachelor's degree is in business marketing. And so I had to take accounting classes. Janae, I'm going to teach you exactly how to study every single time you have an exam. And let me tell you this. What I'm going to teach you all in the workshop this Sunday, you can use over and over and over and over again, and it will still work for every exam. I have one client, she's preparing for the MCAT. That is the medical college admission test. I failed the SIE 3 times. Janae, I'm not kidding. You need to be in the workshop. And can I be honest, you all? Everyone preparing for an exam can benefit from this workshop. You know who benefits the most? People just like you, Janae, who have taken a test at least twice and failed it. Like me. That is literally my story, you all. I failed my teacher certification exam twice. I took it a total of 3 times. And let me tell you this, Janae. Every time you fail an exam, you have to pay money again to take that exam. So I just see that Deborah just registered. I know that's right. Deborah said, you know what? I'm about to lock in. Okay, is that you, Rio? Deborah just registered. I love it. It just came through. Deborah said she's not going to play any games. She's about to register. Okay, Janae, I'm going to wait to see if it comes through. Because you all, every time you fail a big standardized exam that you have to pay for, you're wasting money. I was talking to someone the other day. They're preparing for their PMP exam. PMP is the project management exam. It is a $600 exam. You mean to tell me you would risk having to pay $600 again versus paying $37 and learning how to pass the exam on the first time? Stop playing games. That's why I said I only want serious people in this workshop. If you're just joining the live, I'm talking about the workshop that is this Sunday. Click the link in my bio. You're welcome, Rio or Deborah. I didn't mean to say your real name, but I saw it come through. Okay? I'm going to teach you exactly how to pass. And guess what, Rio? Because you registered, because you invested in yourself, I truly believe the next time you take the exam, you will pass. Because see, when you're trying to level up, I don't care if it's physically, if you're trying to look more pretty, if it's in your body, if it's for an exam, you have to invest something. Okay? I wanted to change my hair up. I took those dusty braids out. Those braids were getting nappy, honey. I took them out. I had to invest in a new hairpiece. It cost money. It wasn't free. I couldn't walk up in there and say, I want a new hairdo. What's up? But can I tell you all something? Me walking in saying, I want a new hairdo. What's up? That is the equivalent to what you're doing when you try to search for free exam materials online. That's just like walking in the hair salon saying, what's up? I want my hair done. You gonna do my hair? What? You gotta book an appointment, honey. Okay? That's what the stylist is gonna tell you. You are trying to pass the exam on your own. If you could pass the exam on your own, you would have by now. You would have by now. If you could pass the test on your own, you would have by now. But you're struggling, and it's okay. The struggle is real. But guess what? And I'm going to be honest with y'all. I hope y'all don't get offended when I say this, but I have to be myself. God has allowed you to find me to help you. I had to take my teacher certification exam 3 times. I went through the struggle to help you pass. You know, every time I failed my teacher certification exam, I had to pay money. I had to pay money. I had to pay money. If you don't work with someone like me, not someone, if you don't work with me, you're going to continue to struggle. And I'm not trying to speak that over your life because I am very big on the words that I use. But you have to get serious. Okay, Janae just registered. Come on, Janae. I like a woman who keeps her word. Janae said, I'll be right back. I'm about to go register. And she just registered. So Janae registered and Deborah have registered for the intensive exam prep workshop this Sunday. I love to see it. I love to see it. So if you all are just joining the live, the reason why I'm so passionate is because, and I need to start telling my story more, because maybe that's the problem. You all don't know my story. You all don't know. Let me see if I can find that picture. Hold on. You all don't know I had alopecia when I was in grad school. It makes me want to cry when I think about it, y'all, because I was a young woman losing my hair. Losing my hair because I was stressed out. I'm about to find that picture. Y'all don't leave the live because y'all think I'm playing. I was stressed out because I didn't know how to study. Kept failing the same teacher. I'm just trying to be a teacher. Kept failing the exam. And so I lost my hair. I had a huge bald spot at the top of my head. I'm in. Yes, Janae. I just saw your registration come through. I love it. 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 Because you about to pass, baby. You will not have, never fail another exam is the name of the workshop for a reason. And let me tell y'all, and make sure you all, Janae and Deborah, because you all registered, make sure you print your workbook out, okay? It should have been sent to your email already. Print the workbook out, bring it to the workshop, okay? Because we will be using it. Okay, Kalissa just registered. That's what I'm talking about. Kalissa just registered, or is it Kalisa? I'm sorry if I'm saying it wrong. I'm in. Come on, Kalisa. Come on, Kalisa. So we got Kalisa, we got Deborah and Janae. Shout out to the ladies. Where the fellas at? We got any fellas in here? I would love some fellas to be in the workshop too. I know you're saying it right. Okay, good, Kalisa. Let me find this picture. I got sidetracked of when I was bald from being stressed out in graduate school. I'm just a girl trying to get my master's degree. I'm just a girl trying to get my master's degree and get a teacher certification. And guess what? I did. I did, like the kids say, and did. I did. I got my teacher certification and I got my master's degree. But I had to go through the struggle, you all. Let me find this picture. Okay, found it. Ooh. Y'all, I don't usually share this on Instagram. I share this when I have my workshops, okay? I don't usually share this on social media because, y'all, this picture, it takes a lot of vulnerability to be me. I'm finna show y'all a picture of this bald spot I had when I kept stressing about this test. That is a real picture of me. Y'all see that? The crown of my head, bald, due to chronic stress. So do we work through the workbook during the workshop or on? No, during the workshop. We're going to go through it together, Kalissa. So don't worry about using it right now. Just bring it to the workshop on Sunday. But yes, you see, I'm natural. I've been natural for like 12 years. That's my hair. And I lost my hair, y'all, because I kept stressing. And I don't care if you're a lady or a gentleman. Losing your hair is never a good feeling. It's not, y'all. Like, and can I be honest with y'all? When I think about it, I get emotional. I was like, what is going on? Like, before I went to the dermatologist. So I went to the dermatologist eventually. So I'll tell you all. So I went and got my hair washed one day. And when I got my hair washed, the stylist said, oh my God, your hair is coming out. I said, what? And she showed it to me. And I left like, what's wrong? Like, what's happening to me? What's happening to me? And I went to the dermatologist. I booked an appointment. And she said, yeah, it's due to chronic stress. It happens a lot to women. And she gave me an injection in the top of my head. It burns so bad. Oh my God. That injection burns so bad. And my hair eventually grew back, but she told me it was due to stress. I thought something was wrong with me, y'all. It was because I was stressing about school and my tests. I don't want this for you all. So I'm not trying to be fake dramatic. I'm like, imagine everything that you have normalized, like stressing, like cramming, like trying to figure it out at the last minute, how to prepare for your exam. Imagine all of that going away because you learned a new way to study and do school. This workshop is going to help you with that. Not help you, it's going to teach you that. But you have to register. Again, the link is in my bio. Besides going over my notes and doing the practice questions tonight, is there any other tips for now? So this is what I recommend. I love that you said practice questions, Calissa. Here's why. So I love that, Calissa, because a lot of students, they don't review practice questions. They just read for hours and do flashcards. And so I was actually going to say, one of the things I always recommend is that before a test, you do some practice questions, right? If you're taking a big test, like a standardized test, I recommend a practice test, like a real practice test. But you're taking a classroom test, so you don't have to do a full practice test, but you do need to look over practice questions. Another thing I would recommend, because it's the night before, right? Because it's the night before, you only have probably between 12 and 24 hours before you take the test. I recommend, especially because it's getting late, that you just lock in on the content areas that you're struggling with the most. So let's say you're struggling with the anatomy, right? Or the bones in the anatomy. I'm just making something up. Focus on the bones. Don't try to study everything because it's the day before the exam. Focus on the areas that are the most challenging for you right now. That's what I would do, Calissa. And look over practice questions in that content area. The stress is real during school. Yes, it is real. But I want to kill that stigma of school being stressful. I want to kill that stigma. So, yeah, when I look at this picture, you all, I don't mean to be like emotional, but it makes me emotional because what was going through my mind is something wrong with me? Like, imagine you just start going bald. You would be like, am I sick? Like, I didn't know what was happening to me. And then I go to the doctor. She's like, oh, this is common, chronic stress. And I told her I was in graduate school getting my master's. She was like, yeah, that's what it is. And she gave me that injection. That thing burned my entire skull. Like, literally the inside of my brain was burning because I think it was a steroid shot. Okay, I'm going to print the questions from the different sections and focus on those. Yes, focus on no more than 2 sections because it's getting late. That's another thing. You need to get some rest. Don't try to do everything tonight. Okay. Focus on those areas that are the most challenging and go to bed. Okay. And look over some practice questions. So if you just joined the live and you caught me getting emotional, it's because I'm telling students here and professionals, because some of you all are students, some of you all are professionals, right? Meaning you're out of school, but you're trying to take that exam so that you can get that certification or that license. Okay. If you are a student or a professional on this live tonight and you have an exam that you have been struggling to pass, I am going to be teaching you in my live intensive exam prep workshop this Sunday, Never Fail Another Exam. I'm going to be teaching you how to pass your exams on the first attempt without retesting several times. Okay, Calissa said, I have 4, so I can do 2 tonight and 2 tomorrow. I'm thinking, oh, yeah, because your test is tomorrow, though, right? Or is it later in the day tomorrow? Like, not in the morning? This is another thing, too, I want to show you all. See? This is what I usually show in my workshop. So these are my exam scores. My real exam scores, okay? This is my real name, Veronica Williams. I crossed out my personal information, right? But these are my real exam scores. You see, I did not pass the first time. I did not pass the second time, okay? I finally passed on the 3rd attempt. But you know how I passed on the 3rd attempt? I finally passed on the 3rd attempt. See, it was the social studies part of the elementary education teacher certification exam. I finally passed on the 3rd attempt after I implemented the exam prep system that I'm going to teach you all on this Sunday. It's 8 a.m., but I usually get up and go to Starbucks to review before and wake up. I love that, Calissa. You are a true study girl. Like, you're in your study bag. I love that, Calissa. I'm so excited that you registered because, see, it's people like you, Deborah and Janae, that I want to help. People who are serious. Like, y'all are my tribe, right? Calista says she's waking up before 8 a.m. to go study before the test. I love that. Okay, well, then, Calista, for real, you need to get some rest. If you're getting up before 8 a.m. to take your test, you need to get some rest. Janae said, drink coffee for me. Yeah, I love that. And let me ask you all this. Can y'all be honest with me, y'all? How do you all feel about me developing a community? Meaning just a space online just for people who are preparing for big exams. Rio said, get that coffee and hit the books. I love it. My cat wakes me up. You said yes, Calissa? Okay. A free community where we just all, not only do we just encourage each other, but I'm going to be dropping exclusive information and exclusive trainings just for you all in the free community. And confide in each other. I love that. Yes, I love that. But this is the thing, you all, and I'm glad you all are telling me. I'm just trying to figure out what platform to use. Because a lot of people don't like Facebook, but I could definitely create a Facebook group. Another thing that's really I was just about to say that, Janae, school. Okay, school. See, I was thinking about school, but I didn't know if people would use it. But you know what? There is an app for school, isn't there? So people could just download the school app. Okay, I might do that. I am going to do that. But see, I wanted to hear from you all, so I appreciate it. I'm so excited to help you all pass. Okay, look, if you're just joining the live, we got Janae, Deborah, and Calissa, who are going to be learning how to pass their exams on this Sunday. And I would love for you to join them. Because this is the thing, you all. Listen. If you have failed an exam at least once, you need to be in this intensive exam prep workshop. This will be a live workshop. You will receive the instant replay. Okay? So if you can't make it this Sunday at 6 p.m. Central Time, I still want you there. Tell your friends. I'm sure if you're in school or if you're preparing for an exam, you know someone else who is preparing for an exam. Okay? And look, if you had to register, they need to register too. There's also GroupMe. That's so true, Calissa. I think I like school, though, because school, you can post more in there. But if you're preparing for an exam, I'm sure you have a friend or a colleague or a peer preparing for an exam, too. Right? And a lot of times what we do, oh, girl, I'll send you the replay. Don't do that. You had to register. Tell them they need to register, too. Also, so they can get their own workbook. Okay? So they can get their own workbook. Because, see, the workbook that we're going to be using, I know it's backwards because I'm using my front-facing camera. The workbook we're going to be using, keep in mind, ladies and gentlemen, you will have this workbook after the workshop. And you can go back and review everything we discussed. So if you have a friend and you know that they're trying to learn how to pass an exam, tell them, hey, man, hey, girl, help me pass. Veronica with Help Me Pass is going to be hosting a live intensive exam prep workshop. And the thing about it, yes, I will be sending out the replay, but there's nothing like the live experience. And let me tell you why. Because the live experience, you can ask questions. If you're not there live and you're just watching the replay, you might be like, oh man, I had a question. I wish I could have asked her. You're right, Janae. There is an app. Thank you for reminding me. So you must be part of other communities then, Janae, if you have the app on your phone. So that lets me know I really need to, I do need to do that. Okay, I'll do that. Thank you. But I want to let you all know, seriously, if you have an exam coming up and you know that you want to pass it the very next time you take it, click the link in my bio. Register for the intensive exam prep workshop. I'm going to show you all again, just in case you're just joining. What you're going to do, you're going to go to my link at the top of my page, okay? Here's the link at the top of my page. You're going to click it right there. When you click it, okay, a page is going to open. You're going to click Never Fail Another Exam Intensive Workshop on the 23rd, which is, again, next Sunday, or this Sunday at 6 p.m. Central Time, okay? What you're going to learn, okay? Well, first of all, who this workshop is for. You need to attend this workshop if you are failing exams. You know you should have passed. Okay? Feeling anxious and unprepared on test day. Failed your exam at least once already and really need to pass to progress in school or your career. You're wasting hours studying without results because a lot of us are studying, but nothing is happening. Overwhelmed with studying for your exam, or you don't know how to study to pass exams. This is who this workshop is for. Okay, Janae said, I need you to go over accept questions or not. Oh, we're talking, that means you're talking about multiple choice questions, the negative option questions. So what you're referring to, Janae, is what I teach in my free masterclass. So let me show you all where to go to register for that. So on Thursdays, I host a free masterclass. And actually, this is going to be the last Thursday that I host the masterclass live. So going forward, I will no longer be hosting a live free multiple choice masterclass. This Thursday will be the last one. Yes, I am doing it tomorrow. That's why I'm going to put that link in my bio. I took the link out of my bio because I was going to put it in the form of a course, meaning you can just register and watch it anytime. But I'm going to put the link in my bio only for tomorrow. But after tomorrow, it will no longer be a live workshop. And again, the difference between the live workshop and the one that you watch over and over again is that you can't ask questions. So if you want to learn how to pass multiple choice questions, how to learn the different strategies, and what you're referring to, Janae, is called the negative option. Okay, Janae, give me a second. I'm going to put the link in my bio. What you're referring to when you see questions with not, accept, those are called the negative option questions. They have a negative in the question and they want you to figure out what the answer is, but you have to think about that negative, okay? So give me 1 second. If you all want to attend my free multiple choice question masterclass tomorrow, give me a second. I'm going to put the link in my bio, okay? 1 second. But I'm glad you brought that up because yes. So, and let me make the distinction, okay? I love to ask questions. Okay, I'm excited to teach you then, Rio. Why is another for us in nursing world? Why is another question? Is that what you're saying? Hey, Jeff. If you're just joining the live, I'm talking about how to pass your next big exam. Give me a second. I'm going to put the link up for the free masterclass. Again, that is tomorrow. The multiple choice masterclass, I teach you all the 10 common types of multiple choice questions that you see on exams and how to pass them. The 10 common types of multiple choice questions. And I'll be going through all 10 of them, breaking it down step by step. But that is not what I teach in the workshop. In the workshop on Sunday, so the workshop and the masterclass are two different things. The workshop that is tomorrow, that is the why you fail multiple choice exams, free. The masterclass. Oh, Lord, I'm getting my words mixed up. Thursdays is the masterclass on multiple choice exams and multiple choice questions. This Sunday is the paid workshop where I will be teaching you how to study to pass the exam on your first attempt. So if the question has a why or starts with why, that question is usually the wrong answer. I've never heard anyone say that before. We're going to have to talk, Rio, about that. But Rio, I want you to register also for the free masterclass tomorrow. I'm about to put the link up now. Give me a second. 1 second. I was trying to fix something on my end. Give me 1 second. Give me 1 second. But if you just joined the live and you know you have an exam coming up, ASVAB, come on. You trying to get it? You trying to get in that? You trying to get in that military, huh? Is that me Missy 900? You try to be. I love it. You need to be in the workshop too. This Sunday. Okay, what branch of the military? I would love to know. All right, let me put the link in my bio for the free masterclass. My bad, y'all. I was doing something. Something that was very important. Okay, I just finished it. So now I'm going to put the link for the free masterclass in my bio. 1 second, 1 second, 1 second, 1 second. 1 second. One second. All right. MESME, the ASVAB, I took it. It's hard. It's still an exam. And that's the thing. That's what I specialize in, ladies and gentlemen. Teaching you how to study to prepare to pass the exam. Not prepare to pass, to pass. Let me be clear. Okay? Okay, so now one more thing I have to do, and then the masterclass will be in my bio. The free masterclass, the multiple choice question masterclass. I'm putting that in my bio now. I'm on my computer. Army, but ASVAB not easy. I know it's not easy. I took it in high school because they would come to our high school and say, we want to recruit people to go to the military. And I didn't think I was going to go to the military, and I didn't, but I still took the ASVAB. That test was hard. Do you have study materials already for the exam? Mizzy? Okay, the link is up, you all, for the free masterclass. Go ahead and click the link in my bio. It's the second link. Go out of it and refresh because it wasn't there at first. I literally just added it. So register for the free multiple choice masterclass. It's the second option for the free multiple choice masterclass. It's tomorrow. And that's at 7 o'clock Central. 7 p.m. Central. 7 p.m. Central. That means 8 o'clock if you're Eastern time. Okay? 6 o'clock if you're in Mountain. And 5 o'clock if you're in Pacific. What is the difference? I love that you asked that, Miss Tammy. So, Miss Tammy, in the free multiple choice masterclass that is tomorrow, I will only be teaching you how to strategize to solve multiple choice questions. I'll be teaching you the 10 common types of multiple choice questions and how to solve them to get the correct answer. So I'll be essentially teaching you the strategies that you need to use so that you're not confused by the different types of multiple choice questions. But on Sunday, I am going to be teaching my complete study framework system, meaning how you're supposed to study every single time to pass your exam. So on tomorrow, I won't be talking about how to study to pass your exams. Tomorrow, I'll be teaching you the 10 common types of multiple choice questions and the strategies you need to use to answer them. What time tomorrow, Janae? The masterclass tomorrow is at 7 p.m. But when you all register for the masterclass, again, it's free. When you register, all of the details will be sent to your email. Mesme says, what secret to do arithmetic word problems? I'm going to be teaching that as well. So for the word problems, how long is the session? Tomorrow is an hour. The workshop on Sunday is 2 hours. So what secrets to do arithmetics, word problems? I have a video on my page, on my TikTok page about word problems. DM me, Meezy, MEMZY, Mesme. DM me and I'm gonna send you the video because it's like way down my page. I'll send it directly to you. Just DM me the word video. DM me the word video and I'll DM you the video teaching you how to solve math word problems. There's a lot of times available for tomorrow. Oh, wait. Oh, pause. You're absolutely right. See, because remember, Janae, I told you. See, I changed it. I'm glad you said that. So remember I told you I was going to stop doing the live masterclasses and I was only going to do the video, meaning like where the video is sent to you. So actually, Janae, hold on. Y'all forgive me. I might have sent you, you may have registered for the video, for the course, like the masterclass where you can just watch it from your home. But tomorrow is the live one. Wait, how do I fix this? Y'all. You know what I'm gonna have to do? This one I'm gonna have to do, y'all. Man, I messed that up. Cause see, I told you all I'm transitioning out of doing free, not free. I'm still gonna do free masterclasses, but they won't be live. It's gonna be a recording in the future. So give me a minute, Janae, to fix it. What is 100 times? You trying to be funny. It's actually 183,700, gooch. because all you do is add 2 zeros behind 1,837. Why are you asking me, trying to ask me questions, see if I know how to do it? I used to teach math. OP, well, I registered for 7 p.m. Ha, ha, ha. So, yeah, the video is going to be sent to you. Dang, it wasn't supposed to do that yet. But it's all good, Calissa. We good. We here. But, Calissa, you registered to get the recording sent to you because I'm transitioning out of doing the live classes. Can you just send it to those that registered? Yes, I can. She said, whoops, ha, ha. Yes, I can, Rio. I'll just send it to you three, my tribe. But seriously, no, the other people, what were we talking about? So the second class doesn't include. So Miss Tammy, if you're still on here, Sunday's class does not include multiple choice questions. Only tomorrow's live masterclass. So let me do this. Hold on. I know what I'm about to do. Give me a second, you all. This is what I'm about to do. Give me a second. Because I do want to put the link up for the live masterclass tomorrow. The free multiple choice masterclass. Give me a second. All right. Give me a second, you all. Forgive me. Because this is what I'm going to do. If you are serious, I'm just going to send you the Zoom link. Because I'm not going to be doing the live master classes on Thursdays. I'm just going to be doing a recording, meaning you can watch it any time of the day. That's what I'm going to be doing in the future. So I took down the link to register for the free master class, the live class where I'm actually teaching live tomorrow. Tomorrow will be the last time I'm teaching it live. In the future, you will just watch it on your own time. But for tomorrow, because tomorrow is the last live class, if you know you want to be there, please DM me your email address. You don't even have to say a message. Hey, I want to do this for this class. Literally just DM me your email. And I already know that means you want the link, the Zoom link to the live masterclass tomorrow. If you're serious, just DM me your email address. And I will I will email you the Zoom link for the free multiple choice masterclass tomorrow. Yeah. I will send it to you all who register, but anyone else. Okay, I missed a few questions. Rio, you said math. You had a question about math? Okay, Janae says sense. But yeah, I got yours, Janae, because you registered. Janae registered for the for the workshop this Sunday because she wants to learn how to pass. Where's my friend? Me. Are you still on here? You need to register so you can learn how to pass that ASVAB test. It's this Sunday. I want to see you in there. And see, I feel like being spontaneous. I really feel like being spontaneous. I feel like doing something. He was asking about math. Oh, I missed it. Because I saw the math question. I thought he was trying to be funny. Asking me what is something times 100. How do we also get better about holding ourselves accountable? I'm glad you asked that. This is how you hold yourself accountable. And it's going to sound so cliche. You hold yourself accountable. Well, there's 2 ways to do it. One, put yourself on a schedule. Just like, okay, we have a lot of ladies in here. We have gentlemen too. Okay. Every few weeks you do your maintenance, right? Maybe it's your hair. Maybe it's your nails. Maybe it's your feet. Okay. Maybe it's none of that. Maybe it's your massage. Maybe it's your facial. Maybe it's just getting groceries. You have a routine of how often you do things. It needs to be the same way with your studying. Now, as far as holding yourself accountable, one thing I did when I was in graduate school at Howard University, well, I don't want you to delete TikTok because then you'll miss my lives, but I deleted all my social media apps. So there's different ways to do it. You can delete your social media apps. Maybe you don't want to do that, okay? Write down a schedule. You all, there is so much power in writing things down. And we're going to talk about that this Sunday in the workshop. There is power in writing things down. Write out a schedule. You said, yes, I have cut back on social media. I love that for you, Rio. I know when people are serious. I love that. You can write things down. Like literally, you all, where's my planner? It's over there. Let me get it, y'all. Let me show you all. I write everything down. Everything. Even me going live today, I wrote it on my day planner, you all. I write everything down. So just like you said, then type in notes. Oh, yes, my Kim makes us write in notebooks because it helps our brain. Exactly. Exactly. You got a good Kim teacher. He or she is correct. If we say we're going to study at 2 and then how we do that. And can I just be honest? You just have to make up your mind. Because, Calissa, you want to be a veterinarian. Calissa, you going to be making some money, girl. You're going to be making some money. You mean to tell me you're going to... I don't want to... Let me look it up. I'm not going to say it out loud. How much do veterinarians make? That should be your motivation. How much do veterinarians make? Girl! That should be your motivation. Google how much veterinarians make. That should be your motivation. Okay? It's like a lot, but I struggle with wanting to be with my friends and stuff. And look, Calissa, you should hang out with your friends, just not every day. Probably not even every week. You're going to miss some events. Look, I missed a lot of events, a lot of parties. I was never a big party person, but I missed a lot of events when I was in graduate school. But guess what? I got my master's degree. Look, I got it right here behind me, you all. Actually, well, I got my what do you call this? I forgot what they call these. I got to turn the camera around. Hold on. It don't look right. I got to turn it around. Oh, I got mine. Come on. This should be your motivation, right? You want to get that degree, girl? That's your motivation. Hold on. Now you got me wanting to pull out my degree. Hold on. Sad to say I have it packed. I need to have it on the wall. I will put it on the wall very soon. This should be your motivation. What does that say? Huh? Got my whole name on there. Oh, no, it has my middle initial. That should be your motivation. I got my master's degree in education. I have mastered education. I have mastered education. I have mastered education. Woo! I get excited. Because, see, sometimes we're so busy trying to be successful, we don't sit and just reminisce or dwell on the fact that we really did something huge. And that's the moment that I'm having right now, y'all. Like, I mastered education. Like, and I'm literally just trying to teach you all how to do the same thing without getting the master's degree. I'm trying to teach you how to learn so that you never fail another exam. The name of the workshop. So if you've been on this live this whole time and you still haven't registered for the intensive exam prep workshop this Sunday, click the link in my bio. Go ahead and secure your spot. Print out your workbook and come learn, because I have mastered education. And can I just be honest, y'all? I'm very proud to say I'm a graduate of Howard University. That was a wild dream of mine, y'all. Like, I always wanted to go here as a kid, but it's like, God is so good, you all. Yeah. Because, okay, I'm gonna be so vulnerable. I'm gonna turn the camera back around. I'm gonna be so vulnerable, you all. Thank you, Liberty for Cash. Liberty for Cash, do you have an exam coming up? I need to hear this because I am feeling microbiology. Love. I'm so serious. This is not just about sales, you all. The reason why you're failing is not because of something is wrong with you. Love, you're failing probably because you don't know how to study correctly. That's the common denominator. I'm going to get back to the vulnerability 1 second because I want to share my story with you all. A lot of people are failing and they think there's something wrong with them. No, you don't know how to study. It's not the flashcards. It's not the reading. And in my live workshop this Sunday, I'm going to teach you how to learn your exam material. I don't care if it's microbiology. I don't care if it's accounting. Click the link in my bio to register for the workshop this Sunday, and I'm going to teach you. I should write my goals down every day and do what you just did and be like, I want to be a vet. Yes, journal. You asked me for strategies to hold yourself accountable. I am huge on journaling. Journal. Please journal. Journal. You had to drop your sorority. I don't have time. Well, look, it is what it is. You have big goals, Kalissa. You can make up that time with them later. Parties and social events will always be there. Like, it's what makes the world go round. People getting together. Preach, you have to make choices. But let me get back to being vulnerable. I'm so serious when I say this. In love, I'm serious. Click the link in my bio and register for my intensive exam prep workshop this Sunday. But I want to be vulnerable because I was talking about going to Howard University. It's on my shirt too. But let me tell you all how I ended up going to Howard. It came out of a heavy place, you all. I'm going to be so vulnerable. I will, okay? I'm going to be looking for it, love. Click the link in my bio. It's only $37. It should be so much more, you all. But I genuinely want to help people. And let me tell you this, and then I'm going to get back to my story, and I'm not going to stop. Every client I have worked with, my client preparing for the MCAT exam, which is the medical college admission test. My other client, she's in pharmacy school at Xavier University in New Orleans. My med school student, Corey, he's in a podiatry medical school program in California. All of them, when I work with them, after I'm done, they're like, wow, okay, this is what I needed. Like, their mouth is on the floor because they can't believe, like, this information, like really? Like, wow. But I wish I had found someone who isn't a friend or family a while ago. This is very valuable information. I'm glad you think so, Kalissa. I'm happy to be here for you to share this and be stern about it. I needed this. I'm so happy to hear that. But let me tell you all about Howard University. So I ended up going there because I was in a bad place in my life. You all, I was homeless. I've never shared this on social media. I was homeless. And I had moved in with a family member and it didn't work out. So I voluntarily left and moved into a women's shelter in Maryland, which, you know, Maryland is right next door to Washington, D.C., where Howard University is. And so I ended up getting a job at Bank of America, started making good money, right? And I finally saved up enough money. I stayed in the women's shelter for 2 months, you all, in a small town in Maryland. And finally, I got enough money after working my job for like 3 months. And I got my own apartment. And when I got my own apartment, I was kind of nervous about spending money. I was like, do I want to spend money? Because I just got done being homeless. Like, I had that lack mindset that a lot of people have. They're afraid to invest in themselves. They're afraid to go places. They're afraid to spend money because something might happen. That's how I was. And then, by the grace of God, I finally got out of that mindset. And I went to Howard University's homecoming. I lived in Maryland at the time. I drove to Washington, D.C., which was like an hour and 20 minutes from where I lived in Maryland. And I went to Howard University's homecoming. This was before I was a student there. And it changed my life. I met this lady. And she said, Howard University changed my life. It made me the woman I am today. And she was a fashion designer. A real fashion designer. And she went to Howard. And I still follow her on Instagram to this day. Her name is Nina. Very beautiful woman. You know, has her head in the air like she is somebody. And I love that. And it inspired me to want to apply, to submit my application to Howard. I'm like, okay, well, I've always wanted to become a certified teacher. So what do I have to lose? I'm I'm going to submit my application to Howard University. So I started reaching out to all my old professors from when I was in my bachelor's degree program, right? Because I had already had a bachelor's, but I got my master's at Howard. And so I started sending them emails like, hey, can you write me a letter of recommendation? And then I went through all the process to submit my application, submitted my application. And then I will never forget, January 1st, 2019, I created a vision board. Oh, I think I still have it. Where is it? Hold on. Do not leave the live. I'm going to show you all. Can I be real? Or can I not be real? I'm going to show you all the vision board I created when I got into Howard University. I still have it. Just give me 1 second. You have to speak it before you have it. Let me turn the camera around. This is real. You all say you want motivation. This is motivation. This is real. Okay? Can you all still see? Okay. I created this vision board before I was even admitted into Howard University. Before I was even admitted into Howard University, I created this. You all, I would not lie. I created this January 2019. You know when I got into Howard, when they sent me my acceptance letter? It was August of 2019. So I made this in the winter. I got accepted in the summer. You have to speak it. You have to believe it before you have it. This is not just about a test or an exam. This is about your life. Now I am a certified teacher. I have a master's degree in education. Now I'm helping people all over, just like you, all over the world. We don't even know each other. All because, don't forget, I was homeless. And I was going to leave Maryland and move back to Louisiana with my mom. And I heard God say, no, don't give up. Don't give up. Don't leave. And look, if I had left Maryland and moved back to Louisiana when I became homeless, I would have never applied to Howard. I would have never got accepted to Howard. I would have never got my master's degree in education. I would have never been a certified teacher. So I don't know what issues you're facing or what your goals are. Let me go in closer. I don't know what your goals are, but I know you got to keep going. You got to keep going. I was living in a women's shelter. I was like, no, this is not for me. This is not for me. That's what I said. But I kept going. So this is not just about a test that I'm trying to help you pass. This is about me trying to help you level up in life, period. Because see, the test leads to the certification or the degree. Because see, my friend on here, let me turn the camera back around. My friend on here, I made a vision board before getting into nursing school. See? Come on, Rio. Maybe we need to normalize that. And see, my friend Calissa, you're going to have your big veterinarian exam to take before you become a board certified veterinarian. And what you're going to learn this Sunday, you can use even for your board certification exam. Your board exam. I don't know what it's called for the veterinarian exam, but you can use what you're going to learn on Sunday for everything. But Rio, thank you for sharing that. And maybe I need to share that with more students. Like, yeah, I love that. So I never shared that with anyone about how I was homeless, but maybe I just had the realization too. Like, I wouldn't even be on this live helping people all over the world. Like, drop in the chat what state you're in. You don't have to say your city, but what state you're in. I just want you all to see this. Like, we're all from different places. I'll put mine in the chat first because in case you don't know. Rio, you in New York? that's my fake New York accent. New York was popping. I'm not saying you talk like that, Rio, but I love New York accents, especially on men. I love it. Cause see, I'm a Southern girl. I love the New York accent. It's like, ooh, hey, what's poppin'? Like, oh, I used to date a guy from New York. Okay, I'm oversharing now. I love the New York accents. Anybody else, where y'all from? Put your state that you're from in the chat. I would love to know. Upstate. Okay, so upstate is different, right? So like Rochester, Albany-ish. But I'm so serious, you all. Like, you all just saw me get really excited because I get excited, y'all. I get so excited. I get so excited when it comes to teaching. So I want to share this again. If you have a big exam coming up, even if it's not a big exam, if it's just an exam that you want to pass, if it's an exam you want to pass, I want you to click the link in my bio and secure your spot for the live intensive exam prep workshop taking place this Sunday. I'm going to share with you all. Hold on. In case you just joined the live. What you're going to do, you're going to click the link at the top of my page. Okay? Click the link there. Once you click the link, okay, it's going to open a page. You're going to click Never Fail Another Exam Intensive Workshop. Okay? Read everything that you're going to receive. Go ahead and do that. I'm going to be teaching you step by step exactly how to pass your exam. Read the reviews. Okay, remember, you're going to receive a complimentary workbook. It's going to be sent to your email after you register. You will receive the instant replay, okay? You will receive the instant replay. Also, once you register, remember to print your workbook, okay? You'll click register here, okay? It is $37. You're going to click the 23rd. You're going to click the time. It's 6 p.m. Central Time. So if you're in Eastern, that's 7 p.m. If you're in Mountain, that's 5. If you're in Pacific, that's 4 p.m. You're going to put all your information at the top, right? When you get down here, if you want to break your payments up into installments, you can, okay? You would click Klarna, which is the pink and black K. It will be 4 installments of $9.25 if you don't want to pay $37 up front. But again, you're going to be learning it's worth so much more than $37. But this is how I see it, because a lot of you all are just meeting me. A lot of you all have to get to know me before we're building trust. And I get that. Look, I'm a consumer. But go and read the reviews. These are real reviews. Go and read the reviews. Go and read the reviews. Don't take my word for it. Read the reviews. This is Corey, okay? He's my student who's in medical school. My client who's in medical school, okay? I'm telling you all, what you're going to learn is going to transform the way you study, and it's going to help you pass your exam on the very next time you take it, okay? If you want to attend my free masterclass, which is going to teach you how to study to pass multiple choice exams, okay? Send me a DM and just send me your email address. You don't have to say, hey, you said on the live to send. No, if you want me to send you the Zoom link so that you can attend the free masterclass, which is tomorrow, all you need to do is DM me your email address. It's at 7 p.m. Central Time tomorrow. So that's 8 p.m. Eastern, 6 p.m. Mountain, 5 p.m. Pacific. Tomorrow, the free multiple choice masterclass. Okay, any questions? I know I've been doing a lot of talking. Some of you all are on here, but you're quiet. Any questions about exams, about anything? Any questions, you all? Look, I'm here to help you. Who has an exam coming up, or who's in school? Tell me the truth. Y'all, I gotta cook. Did y'all cook dinner tonight? I haven't even cooked. Well, I made some chicken. You know how I know you have an exam coming up, Rio. Anybody else other than Rio and Janae And Kalissa have an exam coming up. Love, okay, Love, you said you were gonna register. I haven't seen you register. Like every time someone registers for the live workshop, it comes right to my email. Me, I have to take the EA exam part 3 Friday. Is that for your teacher certification exam, Gab? Like, what is EA? Tell me more. Tell me more. Tell me more. Enrolled agent. That's cool. Okay, and you take it Friday. Have you been studying, Gab? Have you been studying? Tell the truth. I got my eye on you. I like to have fun. What y'all cook for dinner tonight? Or did y'all have takeout? I got to finish cooking. I just made the chicken, but I didn't make the veggies. I got to finish cooking. Gab, have you been studying for the exam? I mean, I hope so. It's Friday. Miss Tammy, you said you were going to register too. Click the link in my bio. Yes, I have taken twice and failed. The first time, 88, and the second time, 102, which I need a 105 to pass. Okay, Gab, I'm going to help you out right here. I'm not going to even because your test is Friday. This is what you need to do. It's very simple. You ready? Are you ready? When you get to the end of your test, don't change your answers. Why am I telling you that, Gab? Because when you fail by 3 points, that means you changed a couple answers when you got to the end. Tell me I'm wrong. Because it happened to me. When you get to the end and you get anxious and you start changing answers, like, oh, I should have put this, I should have put that. That always makes you fail by a couple of points. Chipotle? Oh, that's why you were laughing earlier, huh, Rio? Oh, I'm actually supposed to be making my own Chipotle. Like, I'm going to make the rice, the beans, all of that and make my own Chipotle bowls. Like, I even bought the salsa. I did change a few answers. I'm telling you, Gab, I know what I'm talking about. Now, I'm not saying don't keep studying. Continue to study. And if I were you, Gab, before Friday, take a full practice test of the exam. Here's why. You need to practice sitting and testing for that extended amount of time before you take the real test. I'm telling you, it works. Just trust me. Remember, I have mastered education. And don't change your answers at the end. Don't do that. Every time I have done that, it causes you to fail. So when you get to the end, even if you're nervous, don't change them. Now, if you just absolutely positively know, like 1 or 2 answers is absolutely wrong because the content came back to your mind like, oh, that's not A, that's actually supposed to be B, then change it. But don't go changing it just because you're nervous and, oh, well, let me go look back at these answers and change them. No. Only change it if you know for sure it's wrong. I took 3 mock exams today. Oh, okay. Different programs. One with 92, another 86, the other. Okay. Gab, can I ask you a question? And how do I say this? You say you need a 105, right? If you need a 105 and the closest you've gotten is 92, do you think you're ready for the test this Friday? I'm not trying to be rude, but I'm trying to be realistic. That's a 70%. You say you need a 105, I thought. Did I misunderstand? Yeah, you said I need a 105 to pass. I don't know what you mean by that's a 70%. 105 is the points. Oh, okay. So, but you need a 70% to pass. Is that what you're saying? You need at least a 70% to pass. Is that what you're saying? That's what it sounds like. Well, then if that's the case, then yeah, you're good. 105, okay. So you need a 70%. Okay, so then you good. You did good on your practice test. I'm happy to hear that. Okay, good. Good. All right, so you might be ready then. You sound like you are. And see, Gab, you're making my point. That's why it's important, ladies and gentlemen, on this live. I'm talking to all of you all, not just Gab. That's why it's important to do a practice test. Okay? Because see, now Gab knows he's ready for the exam because he took a full practice test and his results show that his score meets the score to pass. Now, if you have a test for a class, right? Like if you're in college, you're not going to do a practice test before every exam, right? But if you have a standardized exam coming up, standardized means a proctored exam, right? That you take one time typically to get a license or a certification or a job. If you're taking a big exam like that, you need to take a practice test first. Never go into a test or an exam blindly. An exam is what it's called. An exam is standardized, right? You take it one time, typically, you're graded on the same standard. Everyone is graded on the same standard. That's an exam, right? Like the MCAT, the LSAT, the ASVAB, right? Exams, you always need to take a practice test or a practice exam before the real test. Because there's so many variables, right? One variable is just sitting for a long time. I had to sit for an hour to take my teacher certification exam. If you have not put yourself in that environment of sitting for an extended period of time before the real test, when you take the real test, you will highly likely be overwhelmed. Because that's a long time to sit. So, Gab, what I would recommend for you now, because you're doing so well in the test this Friday, you probably don't need to take another practice test because you say you did 3 today, right? Oh my God. 3 mock exams today. Yeah, that's a lot. I probably wouldn't do it because you don't want to burn out. Burnout is a real thing. You don't have to take any more practice tests. Just continue to review the concepts like day by day until Friday. So tomorrow's Thursday. Review some more concepts, but you don't need to do a full 100 questions each. Yeah. Don't burn out. Don't do any more practice tests. You're ready. Now you just want to review concepts just to ensure that, your brain stays fresh with the information. Okay. But great job, Gab. Give it up for Gab. I'm going to do a little dance for Gab. That was to celebrate you, Gab. I'm proud of you. See, people like Gab, I like to work with. People who are serious. So, Gab, are you in school? Because you told me the EA exam, but what career is that for? If you don't mind sharing. I like to learn. What career field is that for? Look, now I'm still doing that dance. That's funny. I got to get ready to cook, y'all. Tax preparer that can represent taxpayers with the IRS. That is amazing. You know what I just heard you say? Cha-ching! I got that from Fresh Prince of Bel-Air. Remember the show? There was one episode where Will Smith said, cha-ching! Yeah, that's what I heard. I heard money. See you tomorrow night. I can't wait for the class tomorrow night and Sunday. Yes, Rio, get some rest. I'm excited. Gab, but I'm so excited for you, Gab. That's a big, but it is 2 more tests to come to be in row 8. Okay, so Gab, can I tell you something? Gab, you need to click the link in my bio. Click the link in my bio. That's what you need to do. Click the link in my bio and register for the workshop this Sunday. And why am I saying that, Gab? Because you have 2 more tests coming up. Okay, because the part 2 is the hardest part. I'm going to teach you how to pass the exam on the first attempt. How much does that test cost, Gab? The second part that you still have to take. How much is it? $267. Guess how much my workshop is this Sunday, where I'm going to teach you how to pass your exam on the first attempt? It's $37. So let's do the math. $37 and $267. Let's see. How much is that? So what's the difference in that? $230 difference. I'm going to teach you step by step, and you're going to get your own workbook. This is my copy, but you're going to get your own copy of the workbook to follow along throughout the entire workshop, okay? Because in the workshop, we're going to be in the teaching world, because again, I've mastered education. We do something that's called holding you accountable for your learning. Meaning you're going to be following along in your workbook while I'm teaching. Okay? So make sure after you register, again, click the link in my bio. It's the first option. I'm going to show you again at the top of my page. Okay? You're going to click this link. This is for Gab and anyone else. You click the link. It's the first option. Never fail another exam. Intensive workshop this Sunday. Okay? You're going to register. Read the page so you'll learn what you'll be receiving. Remember, you will get the instant replay so you can rewatch it. Okay? Read the reviews. Do what you need to do. But then make sure you register. When you register, okay, it's $37. But let's say you say, oh, $37. Well, first of all, you're going to click the date, the 23rd, 6 p.m. Central Time. And you all will receive reminder emails, so you don't have to try to memorize when the workshop is. You're going to get a reminder email. After you put in your information at the top, Gab, you're going to scroll down. You can pay in full, right? Or you can click Klarna, which is the pink and black K. You can do 4 interest-free payments of $9.25. So what am I basically saying? There's no excuse. Gab, that test is expensive. $267. My teacher certification exam wasn't even that much. I'm going to teach you how to pass on the first time. And the workbook that you'll receive after you register, you know what I love? You can use this for the rest of your life. So let's say your exam is in February. In February, all you have to do is come back to this workbook. Because everything we will be discussing will be in this workbook because you will be writing it as I'm teaching it. Okay? You won't write the entire time, but most of the time. Okay? There will be breaks in between. And last time I made it really fun too. I paid $267 3 times already for part 3 already this year, which is quite a lot. Gab, I need you to be in the workshop. I'm telling you, it's worth more than $37. But again, I get it. You all are new to me. Look, I'm a realist. I get it. A lot of you all just met me on TikTok. You're like, who is this lady that's saying she's going to help me pass my exam? So I know if I make this class $125, which it should be, because I'm helping you pass an exam that's going to set you up for the rest of your life. Because see, Gab, to prepare taxes, I know someone who prepares taxes. She is a millionaire. I went to college with her. I am not lying on the internet. She is a multi-millionaire. And she prepares taxes. She has 4 locations. She has a franchise of tax preparation. So you mean to tell me you're going to pay $37 and I'm going to help you become a millionaire potentially? This class should be at least $100, but it's $37 because you all just met me. I get it. You don't know me. Like I said, I'm realistic. Okay, TMC Genesis says, I'm signing up. Okay, I'm waiting to see yours come through. Calissa said, hey, I'm back. Hey, Calissa girl. Gab, yeah. Gab, you need to sign up. Did y'all just catch what I just said? Okay, my girl Calissa's back on the live. She's preparing to be a veterinarian. She already signed up for the intensive workshop this Sunday. Again, the link is in my bio if you just joined the live. She is, and let's be real, Calissa, just from the person you are, I have a feeling you're not just going to be a veterinarian. You're probably going to be a boss, right? You're probably going to be a veterinarian that has your own practice. So you're likely going to be a multimillionaire one day. All because you attended a workshop and you learned how to pass your exam. She said, I want to own my clinic. Exactly. So what am I trying to say, y'all? What I'm trying to say is what I'm going to be teaching you for $37, like you're getting a return on your investment, like a 150% return on your investment of $37. Because passing the exam is going to help you get to every other level that you're trying to achieve. I hope y'all caught that. So I want to see TMC Genesis in the workshop. Gab, I want to see you in the workshop too. But you have to click the link to secure your spot. And make sure after you register, you download and print your workbook. The workbook is going to be sent directly to your email after you register. Okay? So I'm excited for you all. I really, really am, because I'm telling you, we're going to have a time. This is going to be a learning experience that you don't want to miss. Okay, Gabriella. Gabriella just registered. Come on, Gabriella. Let's do a little dance for Gabriella. Hey, 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 hey. If I make it through my next 6 years of school from your help, you have complimentary vet services. Oh, I'm going to have to get a dog, Calissa. I've always wanted a dog. I don't even have a dog yet. Come on, Gab, register. Give it up for Gab. Oh, I see Calissa put the dancing emojis. I love that. That's cute. Gab, let me tell you, you're going to pass this exam. The part 2 that you're talking about, you're going to pass Friday too. I believe you really will. But this part 2, you're going to pass because I'm going to teach you how to pass it. You just made one of the best decisions you'll ever make. I know that sounds cliche. I know that sounds like I'm trying to be deep. I'm serious though. I'm telling you all, if you all just joined the live, what I am going to be teaching you all this Sunday in my intensive exam prep workshop, the complete study system that helped me to pass my teacher certification exam after 3 attempts. So you all aren't the only ones who have failed a test and taken it several times before. Garland, David, Higgins. I love it. What's the name of the workshop? Never fail another exam. You like that, huh? I am very big on positive affirmations. So everything will be an affirmation. Never fail another exam. It's in my bio, the link at the top of my page. I'll show you. Garland, do you have an exam coming up? Because I definitely want to help you pass, girl. So here's the link at the top of my page. It shows me on live, y'all. That's so crazy. Click the link at the top of my page. Then you'll click Never Fail Another Exam Intensive Workshop. Okay? This is the page where you can read all about the details of the intensive workshop. This will be a live experience taking place this Sunday. I will be teaching you exactly how to pass your exam on the first attempt so that you don't have to retest several times. Okay? You can read more about me. I'm a proud graduate of Howard University. I'm a licensed teacher. I'm the founder of Help Me Pass, which is my exam prep company. And I'm also an exam prep coach, okay? You can read the reviews, okay? I get it. You all don't know me. You just met me. Feel free to read the reviews, okay? Then you get to the bottom. Oh, this is the workbook you're going to receive, okay? So, Garland, I'm a Howard grad. Oh, I remember you, Garland. That's right. Hey, Garland. That's right. Garland came to my workshop back in September. That's right. Garland, have you taken your tests? I'm explaining all of this. Yes, you did. Okay, how did you do? If you don't want to talk about it on the live, we can talk in the DM too. DM me. I want to know how you did on the exam. But I stopped showing it, but there may be someone else who wants to know. But you're going to receive your own workbook, okay? Now, I was taking a class. I got an A. Yay! Hold on. I got to dance. Hold on. Time to dance, y'all. Okay, Garland, I'm going to reach out to you because I would love a review so I can put that on my page. Whenever you all have success stories, I want to know so I can not just put them on the page for other people, but I want to hear from you. Like, I didn't even know you made an A in the class, girl. I'm preparing for an LMFT exam. Okay, Garland, do you mind coming up on the live? Are you decent, like my mama says? Are you decent? We got company coming over. I would love to bring you up if you don't mind coming up, Garland. Do you mind? I would love to bring you up. I don't think I know how. How do I bring you up on the live? That's crazy. Send me an invite, Garland. I don't think I know how to do it. Can you send me an invite, Garland? Garland attended my workshop back in September, you all. And I'm going to be honest, because I'm an honest person. They didn't get the workbook in the first workshop. I just started offering the workbooks complimentary with the workshop last month in October. So feel free, reach out to me, Garland. I can give you a workbook if you want one. I don't know how. Girl, we got to figure this out. Somebody help us out. I'm trying to invite you up, Garland. Garland, there has to be a way to do this. Hold on. That's not it. Oh, there it is. Get it? There you are, Garland. Hey, Garland. Can you hear me?
Hello there. I don't know. Can you see me?
I just see your picture. You have to turn your camera on.
Oh. Now I got to figure that out.
It's probably those 3 dots at the bottom.
Hey, there I go.
And then...
Oh, wait. No, I'm looking at me, but wait. Okay, wait a minute.
So press the 3 dots, and it should say something about camera. Oh, there you are. Hey!
I just pulled into my garage. Now, I jumped on TikTok because I was looking for a friend of mine had put up a post, and she told me to go look at it. And then when I saw you, I forgot about the post. I said, I gotta look at this because I said, she's telling us it's $37. And that's when I said, what's the name of the workshop? Because I need to be in that too. Now, here I am, 56 years old, going back to school. I'm taking there's 6 required classes for me to take the licensing exam for marriage and family therapy. So I'm on the 2 to 3 year track right now, but I want to get ahead of the game because I have test anxiety. I don't test well. Write a paper, I can write a paper all day.
You didn't test well in the past.
Right. Okay. I did not test well in the past, but after I took your class, because I had started the class in August, and our last day of class was yesterday, and I got an A in the class, because after I took your class, I kept getting A's on my tests, and of course I had to write a paper, and we had to do a group presentation, but those tests were kicking my butt, because we had one every Tuesday, true, false, and multiple choice, and I can't stand those tests, but I made it. And I got an A in the class.
And let me ask you this. First of all, congratulations.
Thank you.
And this is my Howard sister. So, and I know my Howard.
You
know. Look, I was just showing them that before I got admitted into Howard, I created a vision board. Like.
Oh, wow.
Before I was
I can't see it that well. Oh. I'm trying to see it. No, I'm sure it's something, the operator, why I can't see it that well. I'll figure it out.
It's on my front-facing camera, too. But my point is, this is what I wanted to ask you. And I want you to be fully transparent. Feel free to say yes or no. Okay. What you learned in the workshop, we're not going to tell them what you learned. But what you learned after the workshop, did you actually use it?
Oh, gosh, yeah. Why would I spend my money and ask you to teach me, and then I don't use it? That's a waste of time and money. Look, y'all, if you are here and you're taking, I don't care if it's whatever class, it could be something as I'm taking a class because I want to learn how to do nails. If you got to take a test, this is the girl. You got to take her class, and you will feel a lot better about it afterwards, because like you were showing how what really stood out to me with the multiple choice when you said there's always.
Go ahead. You can talk about that.
I just wanted to point this one piece out when you said there's always one that's just absolutely wrong,
You're
and
talking
it
about
doesn't even apply.
you're talking about the free multiple choice masterclass. Yes, you can talk
Yes,
about that. Yes.
yes,
That's true. There is one that's always just completely wrong. Like it doesn't even
yes,
belong.
yep,
I'm so happy you
yes,
got an A in your class. Look, I got
yes.
So what's next? Do you have another exam coming up or?
Well, now next in the spring, this class right here was Foundations of Family Studies. Next semester, I'm taking Assessments and Diagnostics in Family Therapy. I have to take 6. See, the Georgia recognizes the Master of Divinity. I'm an executive pastor, and so I don't have to get the marriage and family therapy degree. I was like, I got enough degrees. I got 4 degrees. Because I have the MDiv, all I have to do is take the required classes, and there's 6 of them. So I just finished the first class.
Oh, is it a bachelor? So it's not a degree program. It's just like a licensing program.
It's a degree program, but I'm non-degree because they will also allow you to take the required classes in order to prepare you to take the licensing exam.
Because you already have a degree.
Because I have an MDiv. Georgia recognizes the Master of Divinity and the Doctor of Ministry, which I have both.
Nice.
Yes.
Okay. So basically you have more tests coming up though.
Oh gosh, yeah. Because I got 5 more classes to take. And mind you, I got my doctorate in 2023. All of my doctoral 4 years part-time was writing papers. I hadn't had a test in over 20 years. With my Masters of Divinity, I got in 2005. So when she started, she said, we got a test every Tuesday. I almost melted under the chair. I was like, I done failed. I failed. And I'm telling you, it's nothing but God, because I love TikTok. So I'm always on TikTok and scrolling through and looking at people, and every now and then I'll put up something. And I have never seen you before, but you popped up that said, help me pass. I said, thank you, Jesus, because I need her to help me pass.
And see, I just told them, I told you all, everything is an affirmation. So help me pass. God gave me that idea because I was like, like I started my company in 2023 and I was like, what am I going to name my education business? And I heard in my spirit, help me pass. I was like, okay, I like that because it's a positive.
I think it's a very unique business. I've never heard anything like this before. And then when you said you have a master's in education, I said, oh, okay, that's why. She's making sure she's going to teach us how to take the test. You teaching people to just overall be productive citizens of society, know how to write some English and do their arithmetic. But you're going to teach us how to take the test that you're going to give. That's what I love.
Thank you so much for coming on this live. It means a lot.
Oh, you're welcome. You're so welcome. As soon as I saw you talking, I said, okay, I got to hear what she's saying because she's going to be helping me some more.
and I would love to. And this is the thing. If you have ever attended my workshop and you want to work with me in a private session, I offer it at a discounted rate. So for everyone who has registered tonight, so far I've had 4 people register: Gabriella, Kalissa, Janae, and Deborah. If you ever, and you too, Garland, if you ever want to work with me in a private session in the future, it is at a discounted rate because I believe in showing love to the people who have been loyal to you. So if you ever want to book a private session, let me know and I will offer that to you at a discounted rate.
Okay, I appreciate that. And us Howard women, we got to support each other.
Yeah.
We are ladies of Howard University. I hope you in that Facebook group.
No, but okay, let me write.
Oh, you gotta join the Facebook group. It's called the Ladies of Howard University. And it is phenomenal. We've even done donations to scholarships in the name of the Ladies of Howard University.
Thank you for telling me. I did not know that, so I just
I
wrote it
just
on.
thought all of us, but no, you have to be in that group. That's how you find out, you're able to, there are people in there selling the cardigans. You can get them customized. You
What?
would not know, you would
Look at
not
this
know
shirt.
about that if you were not in that Facebook group.
This shirt's so old. I need new paraphernalia because
Somebody's always selling something in the Ladies of Howard University group.
okay, I just wrote it on my digital notepad. I'm gonna be
Okay.
reaching out to you. I want to let you go because you say you just got home, but I'm gonna reach out to you to get a written review from you if that's okay.
Okay, sure. I would love to do that.
Thank you so much. God
I
bless
just think
you.
your business is so unique, and now my daughter is starting her MBA program in January. It's all online. She's doing it. She graduated from Hampton. She's going back to Hampton, even though we live in Georgia. It's all online, and she has test anxiety like her mama. So I'm gonna send my daughter to you.
I would love to help her pass. Now, quick question: has she taken the GRE or the GMAT already? Because you usually have to take that before.
She didn't have to. She enrolled, and she's got accepted, and she starts in January. I was actually surprised, and it's a 1-year program.
Oh, she's gonna be doing a lot of work.
Yes, she is. Yes, she is. Yeah.
Because a master's degree in 1 year is tough. Because see, my program at Howard, my Master of Education program, it was supposed to be 1 year. I chose not to do it in 1 year.
Okay.
So it took me longer to graduate, but it's supposed to be a 1 year track. What they call it, like a track program. Yeah. But I said no because I was working full time, so I didn't do it in 1 year.
She is too, but she's determined. She said, "Ma, I have to do this in a year because I really want to get because it's an MBA in business analytics, and she's in IT. So, and Hampton was the only one that offered it. So that's why she said, "Well, I went to Hampton, I graduated. Let me just go back and do this."
Yes.
Yeah.
Wow, she's gonna have a very successful career. But yes, I would love to work with her. And it sounds like she may need a private session with me, and I can offer that to your daughter at a discounted rate as well, because y'all family.
Okay.
So whenever she yeah, and this is the thing too. The reason why she probably didn't have to do the GRE or GMAT because a lot of universities are making that optional now.
Okay.
So not all.
If she had to do that, I don't think she would have gone back to school. Because that's how bad our test anxiety is. We can't stand it.
Oh.
Yeah.
Wow. Mm-hmm. Well, thank you for sharing that and coming on the live after your long day. I'm going to let you go and relax and spend time with your family. But thank you so much, and God bless you.
Thank you so much. Okay, God bless you too.
All right, take care.
Okay. All right, bye-bye.
Bye. See y'all. Hold on, I think I gotta let her go. How do I do this? Y'all? Y'all gotta help me. Oh, I just did it. Oh, perfect. All right. So I did not know she was coming on the live, y'all. Had no idea. Okay. That was a client who previously attended my intensive exam prep workshop that I'm hosting this Sunday. You heard her say she passed her class and she has extreme testing anxiety, okay? And she got an A. She didn't just pass, she got an A. And you all are still wondering if what I'm going to do is going to really help you pass. Yes. Click the link in my bio. The link is at the top of my page. I'm going to show you all one more time and then I'm going to give you all your evening back, okay? You're going to go to my page at the top. Again, this is for the live workshop taking place this Sunday. You will receive the instant replay because I know some of you all are saying, I can't make it. Yes, you can. Click the link. Never fail another exam intensive workshop. Okay? Read what you're going to receive, what you're going to learn. I'm one of those people, make an informed decision. But you've kind of been already informed. Do you help with WGU classes? You want to know something funny, El Senor? I used to go to WGU. Before I graduated from Howard, I was enrolled at WGU. Yes, what program are you in, El Senor? And I know at WGU, they give you exams. You have those exams online and they're proctored. Like WGU does not play, you all. I know I'm getting off subject. When I was at WGU, they made you take all your tests with a camera in front of you. Software engineer. Oh, that's El Senor, you need to click the link in my bio to register for the intensive workshop. It's this Sunday. You're going to have a lot of tests you have to take in a software engineer program because they're going to test if you are able to actually do the physical testing, right? You are in an information heavy program. So you're going to click the link at the top of my page, right? This page is going to open. When you click never fail another exam, it's going to take you to the workshop page to learn more about the event. You're going to click register now. And Senor, it's $37. $37. I'm going to teach you how to be successful for the rest of your program and your class. Because you said, do I help with classes? I can definitely teach you how to pass your exam. Why do you ask me about classes? I'm curious. Because your classes is just exams. I know, I went to WGU. So you asked the right person, El Senor. It's all tests. Are you in a bachelor's degree program? I don't think that's what I meant. Okay, I thought so. Yes, I'm going to teach you this Sunday how to pass every exam that you ever have in the future. But again, congratulations on that. That's a big deal. But can I tell you something, El Senor? Because you're in such an intense program that is going to be filled with tests, you need to learn the correct way to study so that every time you have an exam, you know exactly what to do. Because this is what a lot of people are doing. They have exams and they're trying to figure out what is the best thing to do to pass the exam. Should I look at the note cards? Okay. They're just reading the note cards. Note cards is not studying. Note cards are not studying. Reading. I can't show y'all what's in the workbook. You got to register. When you register, El Senor, your workbook is going to be sent to your email. This is the workbook you're going to receive when you register. It's also on my page on the workshop page here. Okay? You don't have to get it binded like I did. I got mine's binded because I'm the instructor. You can just print it and staple it. Okay? Print it and staple it. But El Senor, I want to see you in the workshop so you can learn how to be successful. Now, El Senor, let me say this. This is for everybody. If you want to work with me in a private session and you don't want to come to the workshop, you can. But I'm going to tell you, because I have a master's degree in education, it is going to be expensive. A private session with me for 2 hours is $185. So what I recommend, if you really want my help, simply register for the intensive exam prep workshop this Sunday. Again, the link is in my bio at the top of my page. If you say, oh, I don't have $37, look, I get it. Times are hard. But we find a way to get what we want. But guess what? You can still pay with Klarna. Right here. Hold on really quick, you guys. My bad, you all. A lot of people left alive. Come back. So, I was talking to El Senor. You're going to be in a very heavy science program. So I highly recommend that you register for the workshop. Because literally every 2 to 3 weeks, but I remember when I was at WGU, because they have different assessments. They have the summative assessment, and then they have like papers that you have to write. So sometimes you have the multiple choice exam, sometimes you have the papers, right? Yeah, you need to be in the workshop. Click the link at the top of my profile. I'm sorry, you all. If you're still on the live, hey Ben, tell me if you have an exam coming up. And if so, what's the name? What's the name of your exam? I'm resetting the room because I know there's some people who are just joining. If you have an exam coming up, put a 1 in the chat. If you have an exam coming up, put a 1 in the chat. I'm going to be teaching you how to pass it this Sunday. I'm going to be teaching you how to pass your exam this Sunday. All you have to do is register for my intensive exam prep workshop. Hey, Big Rail. You have an exam coming up. That's what we're talking about. Passing exams. That's what it's all about over here. It's all about passing exams. It's all about leveling up. It's all about doing better in your career. It's all about going to the next level. That's what I'm trying to help you all with. Going to the next level. Maybe that's my sign that I need to get off. I took 1 break. I took 1 break. Hi, no, I don't. Oh, okay. You have any children, Rail? Because I teach students how to pass exams on the first attempt. Students and adults. How do I go live so I can promote you? Oh, thank you. To promote me, all you have to do is share the live, Garland. So you would press the arrow. I believe it's an arrow at the bottom. And you can repost the live. Oh, are you saying you want to go live? So you would click the plus sign on your TikTok app if you want to go live. Press the plus sign on your TikTok app. Oh, repost. So yes, to repost, you would click the arrow at the bottom. And it's going to pop up like repost or share live. Oh, you want to go, if you want to go live, then you need to go back to the beginning. Like say you're just opening the TikTok app and you click the plus sign, and then you'll just scroll over one side to the left or the right, and it should say live, Live. Thank you so much. I need to get ready to make me some dinner. Okay, I'm sorry, Miss Tammy. I have multiple choice exams coming up, but I will probably be in your Sunday class for my exam in July. Yes, because July, I know you're like, oh, that's next year. It's going to come sooner than you know. And Tammy, what I want for you, I want you to be relaxed when this test come up. So many people have exams come up and they're just, oh, they're so nervous. I want you to be relaxed. Like, oh, I've been studying since, I've been learning how to pass this exam since November of 2025. So in July of 2026, no sweat off my back. So, Miss Tammy, you said you probably will be in my Sunday class. I need you to be. Click the link at the top of my page and register for the workshop, Miss Tammy. Well, they say don't Don't cheat yourself. Treat yourself. Don't cheat yourself, Tammy. Treat yourself, okay? I want to see you in the workshop. Because why not? Don't cheat yourself. Treat yourself. Will it be recorded? Yes, you will receive the instant replay. You're getting a lot for $37. You're getting the instant replay. You're getting your own workbook. And the workbook is yours to keep. So everything that we discuss, everything that you will learn, it will be in the workbook. You will use it the entire time. I'm going to be telling you exactly what to write. And so when the workshop is over, you just go back and look at everything that you already noted. Okay? And if y'all don't think this is a real workbook, it is. I'm going to show you what's in the back. I'm not going to show you what's in the front. Okay? Because you got to register. But in the back, I have a page in the back if you want to book a one-on-one session with me. Right? So everything is in here that you already need. All you need to do is register for the workshop. Again, it's right here. You click the link at the top of my page. I know I've shown it already, but just in case there's new people joining the live. Ooh, actually, I exited out of it. Hold on. Hold on, y'all. I like to start from the beginning to make sure that we know where to go. But you're going to click the link at the top of my page. Once you click that link, it's going to open this page. You're going to click Never Fail Another Exam. You said, okay, good. Okay. I hope to see you there, Miss Tammy. What exam are you preparing for, Miss Tammy? You say you have an exam in July. Oh, Rail, you rejoined. I was asking if you have children. Oh, medicine. That's right. We talked already. Okay, yes. Because you need to start studying now. You don't need to wait until July or June. Like, and my sister, I think she studied medical assistance. Yeah. Get in the workshop this Sunday so you can learn. Get in the workshop this Sunday so you can learn how to pass your exam on the first attempt. Because the thing is, you could take the test. How much is that test, Tammy? The medical assistant test, how much is it? Like they say, I'm just trying to see something. No, I'm going to, so I'm making some changes, Tammy. So the free multiple choice masterclass, no, I took it down, but not, you can still come tomorrow. So I usually host a free multiple choice question masterclass every Thursday. But I'm going to stop doing the live masterclass, and it's going to be a recording. So tomorrow is the last time I'm doing the live free multiple choice masterclass. First one free. I need to pass that one. Oh, that's good. The first one's free. But again, okay, so this is my point. But I see I'm all over the place. Tammy, DM me your email address and I will send you the link for the live free multiple choice masterclass tomorrow. Because I took it down because I'm going to stop doing it live. It's going to be a recording in the future. So I took the link down for the live workshop. But please DM me your email address. Not sure how much it costs. But DM me if you want to attend the free multiple choice masterclass tomorrow. But this is the thing, Tammy, you make a good point. To make sure that you don't have to pay for it on a second attempt, you want to pass it the first time. So if I were you, what time is it? I have class tomorrow night. It's at 7 p.m. Central Time. But Tammy, I want you to get in the workshop this Sunday so you can learn how to study for your medical assistant exam. Click the link at the top of my profile and register for the workshop. You all, if you're just joining the live, you'll be in class. Okay, well, that's more reason why you need to be in the workshop. Because let me tell you, a lot of you all focus on multiple choice exams. But if you learn how to study, the multiple choice exams will be a piece of cake. But a lot of people think opposite. They think that they need to put so much energy into the multiple choice learning But the energy needs to be in how you study to learn your exam material so that you'll pass your test. So if you register for the workshop, it's only $37, Tammy. You pay $37 to make sure that you don't have to pay for that medical assistant exam. I'm gonna research it. I'm on Google. How much is the medical assistant exam? Here it is right here. Okay, it says the cost for a medical assistant exam varies by certification, but generally ranges from $120 to $250. I'm gonna show you so you know I ain't making this up. The cost for a medical assistant exam varies by certification, but generally ranges from $120 to $250. So if you pass on the first time, you won't have to pay that $100 to $250. All you have to do is pay $37 for my workshop to make sure that you're studying correctly. And let me tell you all, it is about passing. That's the number one thing. But it's also about learning how to study so that you're not stressed out. Okay, some of y'all joined the live late, Tammy. I'm going to show you this picture. You ready for this? I got emotional earlier. My crocodile tears. They weren't crocodile, they were real tears. This is what happened to me when I was in graduate school. When I was studying for my teacher certification exam, I lost my hair. I developed alopecia. Do you know how it feels as a woman to lose your hair? This is because I didn't know how to study. I was stressed out about passing my teacher certification exam. I failed it twice. Twice. Those are my real results. That's my name. November 2021. December. I took it a second time in December. Because they make you wait, I think, 28 days in between each exam. I failed it. Right? I think I had to get a... What does it say I had to get? I forgot what score I had to get. But I failed it twice. Okay? Not passed. Not passed. In November of 2021 and in December of 2021. I finally passed it on my third attempt. How did I pass it on my third attempt in February of 2022? How did I pass it? By using the exact same strategies I'm going to be teaching you all this Sunday. So that's why I keep telling you all to register for the workshop, because the study system that I use to pass my exam, it works. It works, I'm telling you. This will be one of the best investments you make. I don't care if the exam is in July. Learn today. Learn this weekend, Sunday. You will receive the replay, so you can go back and rewatch it. You're going to receive your own workbook, okay? The workbook, we will be using it during the entire workshop. The workbook will be holding you accountable for your learning, but also it's so that you can go back and review what you learned during the workshop on top of having the instant replay. And I know what some of y'all are saying. Oh, well, $37 is not a lot, but I can't do that right now. You can use Klarna. I'm going to show you. So I'm going to flip my camera around to show you all this one more time. Then I have to go. After you click the link in my bio and you click Never Fail Another Exam Intensive Workshop. Okay, Tammy, I ain't even have to finish. She got in there. I love that for you. After you register, this is for everyone else. Shout out to Tammy. Hold on. I got to do a little dance. Hold on. That's to celebrate Tammy, okay? Because I'm excited for you, seriously. You about to learn how to pass this exam on the first attempt. If you do everything I'm going to teach you on Sunday, you will pass it on your first attempt. But you have to be consistent with your studying. But the way that I'm going to teach you how to pass your exam is going to make you want to study. Because you're going to be like, oh, this is easy. That's it? That's it? That's all I had to do? It's going to encourage you. So if you're just joining the live, I'm talking about my intensive exam prep workshop that is this Sunday, November the 23rd. I am going to be teaching my complete study system of how to pass exams on the first attempt. My complete study system that helped me to finally pass my teacher certification exam after 3 attempts. 3 attempts. That means I spent $100 and something 3 times. Because I think it was $120. $120. Spend it 3 times. Let's do the math. What's 120 times 3? 360? Yep, 360. $360 on one test. It was the social studies part that I kept failing. I passed the math part the first time, the reading language arts part the first time, the science part, I had the highest score in science on my teacher certification exam. But that history part, that social studies, think about it. Social studies, you have all these dates and time periods and wars that you have to learn and remember. It was too much. So I took that test 3 times, you all. I'm going to teach you how to pass on the first attempt. But you have to lock in with me. Again, if you're just joining the live, click the link in my bio to register for my upcoming intensive exam prep workshop. This will be a live workshop on Zoom. And I will be breaking down my complete study system to pass your exam on the first attempt. On the first attempt. On the first attempt. If you do everything I'm going to teach you, you will pass it on the first attempt. You all have to trust me. What do you have to lose if you've already been struggling in school? And I'm someone who is a certified teacher and I have a master's degree. And I don't like bragging, but it's like sometimes you have to brag to get people to understand that you're truly trying to help them. It's like I have to drop my accolades for you all to understand. Like, I'm not playing. You're legitimately going to learn how to pass your exam. If you just joined in the live and you have an exam coming up, I would love for you to share in the comments the name of your exam. Anybody have an exam coming up? Who has an exam coming up? Or maybe you're in school. Anybody in school or have an exam coming up? I'm going to be teaching you how to pass it this Sunday, but you got to click the link in my bio. This is going to be a live experience. I'm going to be teaching you live. That means you get to ask questions. You get to ask questions. You get to, you're going to receive the instant replay. You're going to receive your own workbook. Okay? Like, I don't know what to say other than if you know that you have testing anxiety, you're struggling to pass an exam, if you've taken an exam and you failed it several times already, you need to be in my workshop this Sunday. You will receive the instant replay. So don't say, I can't make it. I have something to do Sunday. One girl told me, it's my birthday is Sunday. I said, happy birthday. I still want to see you in the workshop. I still want to see you register because you will receive the instant replay. Like, no excuses in this season. We're about to go into a new year. If I were you, I would want to learn how to pass my exam before I go into the new year. That way I can either take the exam and pass it before the new year, or when the new year comes, I already have my plan in place, which is going to be in your workbook. You will have your plan in place of exactly how to pass your exam. If you have any questions, I want you all to DM me. I have to get off live. I have to finish cooking dinner. It's so late. I'm just going to whip up some vegetables. I love y'all. I really do. I want the best for you. The best is yet to come. It really is. And for a lot of you all, I know you're not just in college. Some of you all are, but a lot of you all, you want to elevate in your career. I met a gentleman yesterday, a complete gentleman, and he's preparing to pass an exam. Well, he took an exam, and he said, I don't know if I passed it. I said, well, look, if you didn't, before you take the next exam, contact me. He said, all right. I gave him my card. So, yeah, I want to help you all. I really do, but I can't make you lock in with me. You have to be willing to do it. You have to be willing to say, I'm tired of failing. I'm tired of being frustrated. I'm tired of not knowing what to do every time I have to sit down and prepare for a test. I want to learn exactly what to do. Because I'm going to say this and then I'm going to end this live. The flashcards are not going to help you pass your exam. Reading for hours is not going to help you pass your exam. The highlighting tons of information. If you highlight everything in your book, in your study guide, on your worksheet, how do you know what is significant? Highlighting, and it's a trick. And don't get me wrong, I love to highlight when I'm doing my own personal reading and studying. But if you highlight everything, you don't know what's significant. Like, I'm going to say this for the last time. If you are serious about passing your next big exam, click the link in my bio. Click the link in my bio and register for the live intensive exam prep workshop this Sunday. Never fail another exam. I'm going to be teaching my complete study system that helped me pass my teacher certification exam after 3 attempts. I love you all. If you have questions, you can DM me. Send me a message. Okay? If I don't respond immediately, just know I will eventually. But so far tonight, I've had 5 people to register. And I'm so excited for them. Because they don't even know the blessing that they're in for. They don't even know that the blessing that they're in for. And I want you to experience that blessing too. I love you all. If you have questions, send me a message. It is level up season. We are passing these exams. We are passing these exams. We're passing these exams and we're going to the next level. All right. I love you all. Have a good night.